General Hospital scholars predict that Martian efforts will probably not bear fruit. Martian even had bad rumors about some kinds of secret relationship with Portia Robinson, but actually nothing happened. Martian just approached Portia and advised Portia not to get discouraged and give up on Curtis' effort. But one person saw the secret conversation between Martian and Portia, and that person was rumored to be having an ambiguous relationship beyond the relationship between father-in-law and daughter-in-law. Marshall was also very surprised by this rumor, while Marshall did not do anything over the limit. Originally, after the previous incident, Curtis no longer believed in Portia. So when he heard this full news, he became even more angry. Curtis even suspected that Marshall took advantage of when Curtis and Portia's feelings were broken. He ended up with Portia. Marshall was upset when his son thought of him that way, but Marshall was confident that Marshall himself had done nothing wrong to anyone. Perhaps Curtis' pride made Curtis no longer calm and moreover overwhelm Curtis' mind. With this personality for the rest of the life, Curtis would have to live in solitude. That's what Curtis always wants to find the perfect person to marry, but in the town, no one can be perfect in Curtis' eyes, and no girl will ever meet that requirement either. There were times when Curtis also wondered why someone like him was so lonely. Meanwhile, Curtis isn't that bad either. But how has Curtis ever looked at himself? Curtis is so perfectionist that people get annoyed and think Curtis is someone who can't be married. In fact, a woman wants her other half to be a tolerant and patient person. You can let go of your ego and live happily together, but this Curtis can't do that. Is why people avoid Curtis. It was because of that thought that Curtis did not want to lower himself to make peace with Portia, because Curtis thought that it was only Portia who had to listen to Curtis' words, not the opposite happen. Will Portia take the opportunity to move away from the authoritarian like Curtis after this time? Fans are discussing that Portia should end this relationship as soon as possible. People thought that Curtis should live along with those thoughts of Curtis. Any woman who loved Curtis will suffer. Will Curtis change in the next development of General Hospital? Everything has not been revealed yet, but fans suggest that Curtis should feel the pain in order to change that personality of Curtis.